Am I being dumb for not taking it? I don't know. I don't really know. But for me, what I want to do is I want to watch the markets, be patient, and watch the trades play out. Hey guys, it's Will. Welcome to the channel. I'm a part-time day trader trying to become a full-time. I didn't take any trades today because the market went straight up. And when the markets go straight up, when it's very frothy, I just don't like taking any trades. It's because I just don't know where the market can hold. I don't know where the market can fall. And it's just a lot of questions, a lot of games. I'd rather be patient, and just being patient, you can learn a lot of things. You can collect a lot of data, and then you can trade. You don't have to trade today. You can wait for A plus setups, and then when A plus setup presents itself, then I can take trades. But for now, I don't know what the market is doing, so I don't want to get chopped up. I don't want to lose trades. I don't want to take random trades and then just lose because I just want to make money, right? I don't want to have my greed affect my mindset. I don't want to just take random trades randomly and just lose. I am going to go to the 30-minute chart now on the Nasdaq. Here's a 30-minute on the Nasdaq, and we can see that this was, let's say, yeah, May 9th, and this is May 8th. If I do draw a line right here, these are the pullbacks that I want. We are in a bullish market right now, so what I always look for is a break and retest. So I look for a break of the level, I wait for a retest, and then I long the level. But I don't see that right now. I don't see a pullback. This is the proper break, and then I can wait for a retest of these levels. But right now we see that it is extended. When the market is straight up like this, I don't like taking these little demand levels in the market because I just don't know how strong it could be. And even though it is in a bigger time frame, which I could take, I'm just not interested in taking that level. So I do want to wait for a pullback into this level. And even if the market does pull back to these levels, I'm still not interested in taking longs, even though this is the actual proper break and retest. But when the move happens during pre-market like this, I'm just not interested in pullback longs. For me personally, my A plus setups are intraday break and retests. So let's say the market was like around here, and then it opened around the zone right here. It opened around the zone, it breaks this level intraday. When the market opens, it breaks this level, let's say at 10 o'clock, and then it does retest, then I take the long. But if it happens during the pre-market or extended hours, I don't like taking that. And then let's say, so the market is around here, and then it opens up here, and then pulls all the way back down to here. I just don't like taking it like that. And that is my setup still. That is still the proper break and retest. I'm not interested in taking that, and eventually in the future I would, but right now I'm just trying to collect data, just trying to watch the markets and be patient and just see it happen, just see the plays play out. Let's say in my head I can take that trade, and if it works, then it works. If it doesn't, then I know that it doesn't work. And eventually, once I keep seeing it happen, then I can add it into my playbook. But first, I do want to get consistent with my trades. Once I scale up and once I want to find more opportunities, then I can add more playbooks. I can add more tricks up my sleeves, basically. If I zoom a little closer, we do see, let's say go to the 5-minute chart. I do zoom in a little closer. I do see this shelf level right here, and these daily SMAs right here. This is 200 and this is the 100 SMA, and these are part of my strategy. If it is around that level, I can play a retest long over there as well. So what I was looking for was that since this was like a shelf level over here, I can look for an intraday break and retest short into these demand zones. Since the market did go straight up like this, I believe that it can give me a proper pullback into these demand zones from the previous week, and that's why I can just play a retest short from there. Even though we're in a bullish market, I can still play shorts. My strategy is waiting for all the markets to align. Going back to the 2-minute charts, I always look at the QQQ, the SPY, the NASDAQ futures, and the ES futures. So when they did break the NASDAQ right here, I can wait for a retest short, but right here is like chopping up and down. I'm not going to be interested in taking that because I like very strong breaks, slowly retesting the level. So it breaks this level, it breaks this level on the Qs. It's still holding this demand zone on the SPY. It breaks this level on this ES, but my ES level that I wanted to break would be this level over here. But then it gets close to this SMA right here. So everything is choppy. This one is breaking. This one's holding the demand zones. It's just not aligning together. Yes, if I was looking at one market, then it'll be simple, right? But my strategy is looking at 4 markets, making sure that they're aligned together, and just understanding which market is playing a bigger role in the market. And that's where I short or long the market. The only setup that I saw today was this level right here, which was a 505 break, and it did break. It started retesting the level, and then I can short it. I'm not going to short it right here because there's demand zones. Like I said, it's choppy, so I don't take it. Then later I started seeing it again. I started seeing the rejections again, and if I draw a line right here, this is a bear flag that I can take. It's a break, retest, and then short off that level, and then probably target this SMA right here or this demand zone. And it did happen beautifully. But for me, I'm not interested in taking this level because, like I said, it's choppy and it's not my A+ setup. Even though I believe it's gonna happen, I don't take it. Why am I not gonna take it if I think it's gonna happen? It's not my A+ setup, so I can't take it, and it's just not following my strategy. It's not following what I normally like taking, so I'm not gonna follow it. Even though I see this type of action a lot, this rejections, I could have taken it, but I just don't take it. Am I being dumb for not taking it? I don't know. I don't really know. But for me, what I want to do is I want to watch the markets, be patient, and watch the trades play out, and just gather data. And over time, I can just keep watching the markets. If I keep seeing it happen, then eventually I might add it into my playbook. But for now, I do want to be consistent with my own strategy right now, or at least the ones I'm taking. And if I want to add more things to my playbook, this could be something that I add. But for now, I want to be patient and just watch the markets, because that's a very powerful thing. Just being able to watch the markets and do nothing and just sit in my chair and just do nothing. A lot of people can't do that because they want to make money every day. If they take trades, they can make money. But if they don't know a setup, if they don't know what they're doing, they can lose trades. I'm not saying I know everything, but being patient is key to making money in the market and just waiting for the setups to happen. So I am going to go to the bigger time frames on the Qs, because these levels on the market is really big. And even though these are choppy right here, I just believe that this level was going to be a strong level. And I'm going to show you guys right now. This is the Qs. Go to the Qs. I'm gonna go to the 4-hour time frame, take out the extended hours, and show you guys why this 505.24 and the 503.55 is a really strong level. Gonna go to the left a little bit. We see here, this right here is, let's say, yeah, beginning of March 4th, and we see right here 503.55. It's not exact 503.55, but I do have a zone right there. And then if I go more to the left, 503.55 again, 503.55, then it's going more to the left all the way back from July 24 or 2024. This was 503.55. You see the exact wick of that 503.55. So I do have a zone right there. Going back, I have also 505.24 right here. It's because if I go more, we have right here 505, 505, and then going all the way to July, exactly 505.24. So that's why it is a big zone, a big rejection spot. So that's why bigger time frames is key. So now I am going to zoom out so a little further, just to show you guys the whole bigger picture of the market, and just draw a line or just draw arrows to show you guys 505 right there, 505, and then general arrows around 505. That's why I also have 503 right here, 503 right here, 503 rejection, 503. Going back to the 30-minute time frame or the 2-minute time frame, putting back the extended hours, that's why you can also see right here 503. So if it did break, I can play a retest short of this level, giving back this move right here, this straight up move right here into the next demand zones. But then there was a lot of SMAs and random things in other markets that didn't line for me, so that's why I didn't take it. And then earlier what I saw was that I saw that break right here, and then it rejected right there exactly at that 505, and then don't take it because it's not aligning. I saw again 505, so I was like, this probably is a really good short, and I believe that it could go down more. It's because it is also forming a bear flag right there, and once it starts breaking down again or rejecting again, I was like, this is probably a good trade, but I'm not going to take it because I know that it's not my A+ setup, it's not following my exact rulebook, so I'm not going to take it. Just want to be patient and watch the markets play out. And if it did, I can just remember that it could happen, and then eventually I could add it into my playbook. Again, to recap, I did not take any trades today because did not see anything that I liked. And when the market moves like that, straight up or straight down, I like for pullbacks because it's just too overextended. I just don't know where the market's gonna go. So I'm just gonna be patient, probably wait for this date. Maybe tomorrow has something to set up and then I can take a trade, but I'm just not really interested in taking a trade. My goal is just to learn from just watching the markets, and eventually I can add it to my playbook, just waiting for my A+ setups. That is all I want. In the beginning, I used to take multiple trades a day, like let's say 10, 20, 30, all these random trades, and I will trade every single day. Although that's nice, I would love to trade like that every day and just always take trades because I feel like I'm doing something. But doing something doesn't mean you're always going to be doing something good. Being patient is what matters because you're waiting for your setups to happen. For me, taking 20 trades, I'm just forcing random trades, and that's why I kept losing. So when I did start not taking a trade in a single day, That was crazy to me. I was like, what the hell? I'm totally changing my ways of trading. And one time I didn't take trades for 2 days in a row. It was something really different. I was like, what the hell? This is insane. What am I doing? I'm just like watching the markets and nothing is happening. And then eventually it became a whole week I didn't take a trade. And that's just like a whole nother level. Just me watching the markets, being patient and not taking any trades. Then later, maybe 2 months later, I was like, I want to take more setups. I want to take more trades because I feel like there's more opportunities. And then once I started doing that, I started losing more, like a lot more. And that's why you saw my January and February to be like pretty shit. But it's me just trying to learn. Everyone's gonna go through this phase. You're gonna take out things, you're gonna add things, and you're just gonna want to change up things. Just because I did it in January, February doesn't mean that I won't do it again. I just gotta keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and just keep taking one step at a time. And hopefully I can always do better. That is the main reason why you should be patient and just watch the markets, because you can learn a lot of things from just watching the markets. And what I like to say is, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day. And I'll see you in the next one.